Hi, it's Lucy here. Welcome to another Fast and Fab card making video. I've made 4 quick cards using a simple 6 square design, plus I'm going to create one with a fun twist to show you how easy it is to change up the look. So this is the die I'm using today. It's from Uniquely Creative and it cuts 4 stitch squares plus 3 sentiment strips all at once. I thought it would be fun to time myself and see how long it takes to make this card from scratch, and it's 10:49 a.m. now, so let's see how I go. I've picked out 3 PET tapes from Journal Say. They have this really cool textile design with shiny multicolored metallics. And I'll start by cutting a piece from the first tape and sticking it to white cardstock before die cutting 2 of the squares. And I'll do the same for the other 2 tapes as well. Because the squares sit right next to each other on the die, you can't really cut them all out at once unless you're using the same paper or tape. When I made the earlier cards, I did die cut the 4 squares together from 6 different pattern papers, and that way I had a mix of coordinating pieces for each design. And of course, if you don't have square dies, you can easily cut your pieces with a trimmer instead. They don't have to be a certain size. And I just really love that this die adds a little stitched edge. It's such a nice finish. And this one's from Uniquely Creative, and I've also linked their US stockist in the description box because they have a few available there, but I'm not sure how many in stock. I've also die cut a stitched rectangle from 300 GSM white cardstock. It's the same size as my card front. I love doing this because that extra layer with the stitching just gives the card a bit more of a professional finish. And now I'll start adding my 6 squares, making sure no 2 of the same PET tapes are right next to each other. I'm just using double-sided tape to stick them down. If you're not sure what PET tapes are, if this is one of your first videos that you're watching of mine, I use them quite often and I do mention what they are. It's similar to washi tape, except has a transparent background, and most of the time that can be glossy. And then while I'm doing this, I wanted to quickly mention that Journal Say have one of their biggest sales of the year happening right now, and I know lots of you love Journal Say as much as me. It's their 11/11 sale, and it's running from October the 11th through to November the 11th, and they've got up to 72% off, and I think at least 52% off everything. And I'll pop the link below so you can easily find all the sales sections, because they also have like a 99-cent flash deals and a free gift area as well. And you can also use my 8% off discount code, and it actually gives you a little bit more than the 7% discount code listed on their site. All of that will be in this video's description box below. And Uniquely Creative is celebrating World Fussy Cutting Day this month in memory of Sharon Klima, who sadly passed away earlier this year. And to mark the occasion, they're giving away a free pair of their fussy cutting scissors, the same ones I always use and gush about, with any orders over 200 Australian dollars. The scissors are valued at about $30 and will be added automatically at checkout. It's a great excuse to stock up if you've had a few things on your wish list. And this bonus is only until this Sunday, the 26th of October. But they've also released a couple of special World Fussy Cutting Day cut-apart pages. They come in both printed and digital versions, and 100% of the profits go to the Heart Foundation of Australia until the 25th of November. So that's such a lovely way to support a great cause while adding some gorgeous new sheets to your collection. I'll list them below too. And I've chosen one of the sentiments from my August members printable sheet, and I'll just pick a colour that works best with these tones. If you're not a member yet and you might like to join, the November sentiment sheet will be Christmas themed, so there's still plenty of time to use it for your Christmas cards before mailing time sneaks up on us. What do you think of these tapes? I found them so unique and I just had to order them. They're 2 meters long and around $2 a tape, and they're so shiny and fun. I'd love to hear what you think of them. And And that's the card all finished. Let's check out the time. It's 11:02 now, so less than 15 minutes from start to finish. And if you make a batch of 4 cards using 6 different pattern papers like I did with the earlier cards, you can easily get them all done in under an hour. So let's take a closer look at the 4 other cards. On the first one, I doodled a white border just inside each square using the faux stitching lines as a guide. If you scribble the lines, they don't have to be perfect, so that's the way I always do it. I used a white gel pen for those. The next one has the same idea, but I've used a fine black marker instead, and I die cut the sentiment shadow in black to tie it all together. For the third card, I used a distressing tool on all the square edges. You can also just use scissors for that if you like. I did stick them down a little unevenly, so if I'd made it again, I think I'd take a little bit more care. And the last one is a fun quilt style version. I cut each square into 4 smaller ones. I didn't worry about perfect alignment and added loose black scribble borders around each piece, and it just gives a cozy handmade look. And these make great masculine cards as well as feminine ones, and you can use any papers, any tapes, anything that you like on these squares. This is just to give you an idea of an easy card design. If you're interested in any of the tapes, the square die or any of the sales I mentioned, just click on the more under this video. You'll find all the info you need, including discount codes. And if you shop through my links, I may receive a small commission at no extra cost to you, and you still get all the goodies at great prices. And if you're watching on TV, you can use the QR codes on screen. I pop them up quickly, so make sure to pause if you want to check them out. And a big thank you to my channel members. I appreciate you so much. And also a shout out to Shelley C for recommending my channel in a card making Facebook group this week. I really appreciate anyone who helps spread the word about my channel. And huge hugs and thank yous to Betty B, Alison B, and Sin for supporting my channel recently. You are so generous and kind, and you really help me continue creating my videos. That's it for this video. I'll leave another video on screen now if you'd like a little more card making inspiration. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're subscribed. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting, and bye for now.